Hi everyone. So for writing today, I'm on WriteReader.com. So you can get to that from our classroom website. You just click on the Helpful Resources tab and you'll click on WriteReader and there's instructions there. To log in is your first name and then your birth month, birth date. So for me, it would be Caitlin, and then I was born June 17th, so it would say 617, 617. So my login would be Caitlin 617. You have your own login with your name and your birth date. So when I come into WriteReader, I want to make a book. So I'm going to click on this little plus sign over here, this little blue plus sign. Do you see it? All right, it's in the bottom right corner. I want to do some writing today. And so our writing for this month, our goal is that I can write my opinion about a book I read. So today we read Let It Fall. So what's your opinion on the book we read today? Do you think it was funny? Did it make you happy? Was it exciting? Just okay? Boring? You hated it? You didn't like it? It was good, it was bad, it's your favorite book, you got confused? Well, I'm going to say, I like it, it made me happy. I thought it was good. So I want to write that, and I'm going to write about this book, Let It Fall. So I'm going to pick a color for my book. And when I look at this book, I see a lot of orange. So I'm going to make it orange. And I'm going to call this book Let It Fall, because that was the title of this book. I'm going to put my name as the author because I am an author. If I write, I'm an author. And so maybe when you type, it might look more like this. That's great too. I like that you're trying, and I like that you're adding letters to your story because words are made out of letters. All right, I'm going to add a picture to my cover. So when I look at the cover of Let It Fall, I see a lot of leaves. So I'm going to search for leaf pile. And this is something that your grown-up can help you with too. Oh, this is the perfect picture. I think this will be great. So once it loads up, and I can move it around, I like it right there. So I'm going to save that. Perfect. You can totally see that it's a pile of leaves. And that's exactly what it looks like on the front cover of our book. They're jumping in a pile of leaves. So when it loads in, it looks like that. Awesome. My internet's kind of slow here, guys, so bear with me if it takes a while for things to load. All right, so now I'm going to add a page, and I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to add a page. First, I'm going to record my voice so everyone can hear me reading it. Are you ready? Let It Fall by Caitlin Mills. I picked a picture of a leaf pile for my cover photo because it reminded me of the cover of the book Let It Fall. So I liked that. And then I saved it. So now everyone can hear me reading my book. That's really cool. I really like to hear you guys read your books. All right, so now I'm going to come right here and add a new page. And I like something like this middle one. Oops. Or maybe not this middle one. We'll add the bottom one, where it gives me a picture and a place to write. I think that's really great. So I have to write my opinion about this book. And remember, I said that I thought it was good, and it made me happy. So, whoops. Let's search for happy. Let's see what pictures it brings up, and then I can pick a picture that I think really matches that. None of these pictures are really great, so maybe I have to search for a happy face. Maybe that'll help. I like this one. I like it because it's the pumpkin, and we talk about pumpkins in fall. So I'm gonna pick that one. All right, so I'm gonna say the book Let It Fall made me happy. I like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna say that for the next page. The book Let It Fall made me happy, and I think I'm gonna stop there, and I'll record it so you can hear me when I read it. The book Let It Fall made me happy. I picked a jack-o'-lantern face for this page because the jack-o'-lantern is smiling, and we carve pumpkins in the fall, so I thought that that would be a great pick. Oh, maybe I have to click save. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, and so now I'm going to click here again, and I'm going to add another page like that. And I'm going to talk about why I liked this book. So I liked this book because I like raking leaves. So I am going to search for raking leaves. Oh, this first picture, I think that's great. Love that. So I'll have to wait and see, let it load up. Perfect. We'll save that one. And then I'm going to type down here, I like raking leaves. The book talked a lot about raking leaves. All right, now I'm going to record it. I like raking leaves. The book talked a lot about raking leaves. And I picked that picture for this page because I think it makes a lot of sense. It's really fun to jump in a leaf pile. All right, and that's going to be the end of my book. I wrote my opinion on the book and I wrote why I liked it. I think that's going to be great. So that'll be the end. And now I can click up here, read the book. All right, are you guys ready to hear what I wrote? It's me. Yeah. And look, that's what they're doing in the story too. So I talked about what I liked about the book, and I could have talked about what I didn't like about the book, but I included parts of the book. I talked about details I saw in this story. And one detail I saw in this story was that the kids were jumping into leaf piles, and that's what I like. I love doing that. I think it's so much fun. And so when I click here, I see the back cover, and I know it's the end. So I would love if you guys wanted to write about this book, you can go on WriteReader and you can add a book. And then when you go to our classroom bookshelf, you'll see my book here in a second when it loads in. But I'll also get to see all the books that you guys write too. So here's my book, Let It Fall. And then as you guys add books, I'll be able to see those too. So you can kind of see some books that we wrote before. So like Audrey wrote this book. Audrey's in a different class right now, but I can flip through and I can see her book about moss and I can hear what she says. So great. So I would love if you wanted to add a book about Let It Fall and what you think about fall. Add that to our class bookshelf and then we can share it with each other. Happy writing. I'll see you soon.